But first, Roger begins with a film that a lot of people have been eagerly awaiting, songwriter Neil Diamond's movie debut in The Jazz Singer.
I'm afraid they've been eagerly awaiting in vain, Gene. It's one of the Christmas season's worst movies for sure. This new Neil Diamond version of The Jazz Singer is a modern-day remake of the 1927 movie, which starred Al Jolson, was the first commercially successful talking picture. Well, what nobody seems to remember is that the 1927 movie was pretty bad. It was a hit because it had a new gimmick, sound. And I'm afraid this 1980 remake is so much worse, it might have benefited from the introduction of silence. The new movie stars popular singer Neil Diamond playing a third-generation New York Jewish cantor who wants to leave his father's synagogue and try to make it big in the Los Angeles music scene. Laurence Olivier plays his father.
You must come home with me now, before you forget everything you were ever born to be. Yes, sir! Stop! Come on!
Please, for once in your life, would you listen to me? I know what you believe. I've tried to live up to it, Pop. I swear I've tried to live up to it, but I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. Pop, I have things inside of me. I have to express them. I have my music. I have my life, my feelings. Maybe they come from God, too. I don't know. I do know I have to do it my own way.
Does finding your own way include leaving your wife?
What did she say to you?
She didn't have to say anything. You here, she there, 3 months. Man and wife, that's no good.
Pop, we're getting a divorce.
A divorce?
She wants it to. It happens to people every day, Pop.
People, yes, but not a boy and girl who grew up together. Why? Yeah, so? Why?
Laurence Olivier is one of the great English-speaking actors. I wish he'd try an English accent again. One of the problems with that scene and with the whole movie is that Neil Diamond is too old to be going through an adolescent identity crisis. There's never a single moment when we can really believe the reality of his relationship with his father, his first wife, his girlfriend, or anybody. It's all been packed up from the original movie and unpacked in this one without much thought. And Neil Diamond is certainly not a good enough actor to sell us on the story. He never comes alive in this movie. He's so closed up in himself he can rarely even look the other actors in the eyes, always playing to their third shirt button. Look at this scene with Lucy Arnaz as the music agent he meets in Los Angeles.
If I don't get that call from Bubba, I'm going home.
Look, he'll call, and he'll get you that job, and I promise you I will get Eddie Gibbs to be there.
I don't know, it's getting late.
I know how to get you to stay. I'll give you my body. Hello? Hello again. I just offered you my body.
I heard.
Would you rather have a pizza?
He doesn't even know she's in the room. No. Some people might think it's worth going to see The Jazz Singer for Neil Diamond's songs and his concert scenes in the movie, but I'm sorry, I didn't even like the songs. They all sounded like variations of the same narcissistic complaint about the cruelty of the universe, the wonderful courage of Neil Diamond, groan, groan, bravery, bravery. What I did like about the movie was Lucy Arnaz as the California girl he falls in love with. Her performance is filled with energy and scenes of humor, and in this film, that really makes it stand out. On the whole, The Jazz Singer is a major disappointment. I hated Neil Diamond, but I loved Lucy.
Well, I agree with you up and down the line. And what Lucy Arnaz does that makes her so enjoyable is play a character. Neil Diamond does not play a character. Neil Diamond, a first-time actor, remains a first-time actor.
Last time.
And his next act, he hasn't done anything here. He's just played Neil Diamond. The part isn't written. He doesn't perform it. We don't believe this is some kid from New York struggling to make it big in Hollywood. We realize that what we're going to see is Neil Diamond walk through a movie and sing some big songs, and that's all there is to the part. Lucy Arnaz surprises me. She has a good movie future, I think, because she alone, better than Diamond, better than even Laurence Olivier, has enough confidence to be quiet, to play a role. She cares about this guy, and her eyes show it. Olivier's ham-handed in this film. Neil Diamond is too.
You know, what's funny, after they went to all this trouble to remake this 1927 movie, this story that had to be told again, they never told it again.
Yes.
It really is, as you say, just a Neil Diamond movie. There's one scene where he's the opening act for a stand-up comic, and he goes on stage. There must be 35 musicians out there. It's probably a $50,000 payroll just for 2 songs for his first billing in Los Angeles. You can't believe that.
No.
There's another scene where he goes on the road for 9 months as a country and western singer, a la Chris Christopherson. I guess that's just to put some country music into the movie. I don't know. It's always Neil Diamond. It's never the character. It's never the story.
Yes, and we always are aware that it's the music that is selling and determining the way the movie will look.
The Jazz Singer stars Neil Diamond in the story of a middle-aged musician's adolescent crisis. Both Gene and I thought it was ridiculous and unbelievable, except for Lucy Arnaz's good performance, so we both vote no. We cannot recommend you see The Jazz Singer.